I'll read. So, quick update. It's Sunday at the end of the first week that I actually went live with £100. And you can see it's now worth £96.71. So, I've lost £3.29 as we speak in the first week. So, there was just a couple of things. Well, I just wanted to go through the week really and mention and just go through how it went. And then I just want to go on to the expert advisor, the bot, a little bit, just to explain my sort of current situation with that. So we started on Monday the 31st of July. And as you can see down here, it placed 3 trades or 3 orders on that day. Where's the date? There it is. So all 3 that I've got were placed on the 31st, and all 3 are still open. So that's one issue I might have with the bot. I'm not sure about what the stop and profit values are. I thought it was all set up, but now I'm not so sure because there's no money management either. But I'll come on to that nearer the end of the video. So as you can see, this is a slightly different graph to when I was in trial as well. I'm not sure if that's the settings within MetaTrader 4 or it's something to do with AVAT Trade, which is the broker. However, these hashed lines are basically where the orders are placed, and this red line is the current price, I believe, unless that's the green line. I'm not sure why there's a red and a green. I can only remember seeing one during the week, but I might be wrong there as well. However, going back to the 31st then on the Monday, which is about here, this period here is all the 31st. That's sort of early morning, that's afternoon, and that's evening. You see from the times there. It placed the first trade at 15:30, so somewhere around here, probably there. And it placed the second trade about here and the third trade about here. So as you can see, the price was dropping and it made 2 more purchases. And then more or less what happened during the week then, it dipped. The value went down the whole of August. The 1st of August, not the whole of August, the whole of the 1st of August. Then it rose again at the end of the 1st of August on the evening, insufficiently here to even take the profit from these 2, which wasn't a concern. I just thought it was obviously trying to get up past the first buy. But then kind of on the 2nd and the 3rd and the remainder of the week, really, the price was just down here. So it was never going to trade out. And I think when it was down here at its lowest, I was probably about minus £22 or 23 even, because the account balance, the lowest I saw the account balance get to during the week was about 77 quid. So it was a little concerning, I suppose. But then obviously, what happened on this is Thursday afternoon now, the 4th, so it rose quite a bit. And you can see it went all the way up here and then up again, and then it come back down, and we still didn't trade out. The only thing, actually the 4th was Friday, so that's probably right, because the expert advisors set up not to trade on a Friday because of the volatility. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's how it's set up and that's what was advised. But obviously on Friday it's shot up the price, so that's why it hasn't traded here. So maybe it will do trade on sort of next week as we go. I'm going to leave the bot, or the expert, I keep calling it a bot, it's expert advisor. I'm going to leave the EA just running as it is for another week and see how it goes, and see if it does make any more trade. It's got to trade out at some point. I'm concerned it got down to 77 quid and still didn't trade out at a stop loss. And then maybe the stop loss isn't set, but I thought this, with it being a small hole in a year, I thought it was set up to do so, but I may be wrong. So yeah, so this is Thursday night then, and this is Friday. But so going into Friday, the price was still down here. Friday morning, you can see down here, and then it rose during Friday. So maybe if we were trading Friday, it might have got out around here somewhere, or even anywhere on the way up. Well, it didn't get out at this point here, so it probably wouldn't have got out at that point there either, but it might have got higher up. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on Monday when the market opens again, because obviously it's closed on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. That's why the last entry here is the 4th, which is Friday. So just looking at the bot then of the year, I need the settings. If I right click on the chart and I go to expert advisors, click on properties, this brings up all the settings. Now, it was my understanding that the money management would have been set to true, but it's not, it's false still. So it works off lots when you don't have money management on. But then I thought, oh, well, maybe the set file hasn't loaded properly. But when you go down the settings, these are all settings you can see Friday is false, so it's set not to trade on a Friday. So by default, the 5 days, Monday through to Friday, are all true, and Saturday and Sunday are false because the market's closed anyway. So obviously the set file has loaded because that's set to false. But then when you go down to I need to read up a little bit on these further settings about the stop loss and things like that. So target settings. So I need to read up on this because take target set to 5,000, which seems high. Take target first order 9,000, and then stop target 500. Stop target modes disabled, which is a bit concerning because I'm not sure, does that mean there's no stop target? And then there's stop losses. So stop loss further down. So then stop EE after percentage loss is false. So I'm just concerned about the stop losses, so I need to look into that. I should have done that this weekend, but I just haven't had time. So as it stands, it's going to go and just continue on next week until I do have a little look at what's going on and try and understand these settings. Because at the moment I'd probably be better off without even using this set file, but I'm only a few quid down, 3 quid, so I'm not overly concerned. So that's it. That's where we're at the moment. I do need to have a look at some of these settings to see whether they're set correctly and whether I can improve them. I don't really want to sit and change loads of things, though, because I wouldn't know then what's worked and what hasn't. So that's probably what I'm doing next. It's just going to run through next week. I'll probably give an update in about a week's time, and then by which time hopefully I'll have had some time to have a look at some of the settings and see whether there's been any trades on this or not. It's just been a bit of a strange week because we kind of bought high. It's been low for the remainder of the week, and then at the very end of the week it went back to its original position on the start on Monday. So we'll see what happens. No doubt it'll probably drop back down to this level tomorrow morning when it opens, and so I'll just go through a repeat and rinse cycle. But that's it for now. Hope you've got some information from this one on how I'm getting on, and I'll see you in the next one. Gan Canny.